To turn on, you hold down, is it the left button? Ah, right in my face. Hey there, bike blogger here. Let's see, let's go down over here. Still don't trust these weeds. Walk my bike down. Tonight, I'm going to talk about my rear light. I guess I can show it to you real quick here. So there it is. Try not to blind you. It's the Cygolite Hotshot. It's the 2-watt light. It's the brighter one. There might even be an even brighter one now. But yeah, the Cygolite Hotshot. Let's go slow here. Where's that guy going? Is he gonna get through? There's like a barricade over there, so I'm trying to wonder. There's a car that went past, and I don't think it's allowed to go through back there. Put up a barricade. Whew. Let's make a right here. I hate this blind spot. Okay. Problem with parked cars. Get doored by them. They block important, viewpoints. It's hard to enter a roadway with cars lining the parking spots. Anyway, not gonna rant on about that. Let's talk about my rear light. Did a video on my front light, which I'm using now, the Zebralight. This video will be a little bit about my rear light, the Cygolite Hotshot. It's a very bright light. It's sort of cheap. I mean, it's like 30, 40 bucks maybe. So it's not quite disposable, but it's pretty darn good light for the price. Going at a brisk 18-mile-per-hour pace right now. It is Thursday night. Let's make a little right. October, let's guess, 2022 or 23? 22. Yeah, I did a video last night, and I had to look it up on my phone then too. Man, I'm just showing off. Get my phone back in my pocket here. I have to stop again anyway. I'm gonna stop under some lights. Oh, where's this guy coming from? Oh, gotta go ahead of him. Whew. I'm gonna try and find some lights somewhere where I can just stop my bike. Probably a parking lot up ahead, and I can put my phone away because I can't get it back in my pocket now. I usually carry my phone in my pocket, or my back pocket. Since it's out of the way, I guess I could put it in my front pocket. There we go. The Cygolite Hotshot has, I think, at least 4 different modes. 2 or 3 flashing ones and 1 steady. However, you can adjust the brightness on all the settings, or I think so. I don't know. I always use just 1 setting. Let's sort of stop on the light here. Under these beautiful parking lot lights. Sort of show you the light. I should probably show it to you in some natural light. So there it is. And take it off by pushing on this tab here. There it goes. So here's the light. It's got 2 buttons on the front. To turn on, you hold down, is it the left button? Ah, right in my face. Alright, so there's the flashing mode that I like to use. You can change the modes by, let's see, pressing the right button maybe? No, that changes the frequency. Okay, press the left button to change the settings. This is sort of more of a strobe. There's steady. There's like a pulse of some sort there. And then there's flash, steady, and flash, flash, and then just regular flash, which is what I use. And if you hold down the right button, you can change the speed of the flash. I sort of just pick a rather quick speed, not too super quick. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna stick it back on there now. So it's really bright when you're looking at it straight head on. However, it's not so good for side visibility. Forgot to put my phone back in my rear pocket. Let's just stop again before I hurt myself. My front light, it cost probably twice as much as my rear light. Here comes a car. Try not to freak this guy out. Alright. Fact of the matter is, as a cyclist around my neighborhoods, you're gonna freak a motorist out anyway, because they really don't expect to see you on the road. I hope at least my videos encourage others to ride a bike. It's not as dangerous as you think. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you follow the rules of the road, you won't get honked at and stuff. But there are still people who will honk at you, just as if you were in a car. I mean, there's always those knuckleheads out there. I want to do another test with this light. I'm going to go up to the right here. Okay, I don't even know what that car was up to. He just turned around. I bumped my rear wheel back there on a rock or something. I hope I don't get it flat now. So I'm going to stop over here. I don't think anybody's around back here. Shouldn't be, at least. Because what I want to do is do a test showing my light from afar, how bright it is. I need to find something to prop it up against, like a tree. So let's go over here. There we go. Let's prop it up against the tree on the end over here. I'm not sure if the camera is going to get any of this, but let's prop turn this off. Prop my bike up against the tree. There it goes. All right. So I don't want to, take a picture of my bike from far away here and then someone run up and snag my bike from me. That would stink. Yeah, you can actually see the flashing on those reflective signs over there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. They're approximately over 100 feet away. And then there's the bike light right there. I'm approximately 50 feet away from the light right now. So this is head on. Now watch it as I go to the side here at an angle. It will get not as bright. See, we're at like a 45-degree angle and it's not nearly as bright as it is head on. And then if you get up to almost 60 or 90, perpendicular to the light, there's almost no side. I mean, there is some visibility, I guess, but I mean, it's really, really low. And this is at 90 degrees here. So we're gonna get out of here now. I wouldn't do this in like a more urban setting. I feel a little safer out here, so I don't think there's people sneaking around in the bushes. It's almost Halloween though, you never know. All right, let's make sure my flashlight mounts on here good. So yeah, that's it. Cygolite Hotshot. So let's continue with the commute. We're halfway home. What else to say about the Cygolite Hotshot? Like I said, it's affordable or inexpensive, let's say. I am sort of interested in the idea of getting a Donati, or however you pronounce it, rear light, which are extremely bright. Some people think, you know, bicycle lights are, rear lights especially with the flashing, are just sort of really annoying. I'll do a video in the future about flashing lights versus steady lights and pros and cons and all that, but some people say like, oh, those bike lights are so annoying. Well, that's sort of the point. I wouldn't want to be, you know, I don't like to be annoying to anybody, but let's get on the road. It's like 8:30 p.m. or something right now. But I gotta be seen. That goes without saying. Alright, if this light doesn't go green for the left turn, I'm not gonna wait. There's a guy waiting. It's actually going red, so let's get over. There's no one behind me. That was a good call. Now we can go left, which is what I wanted to do. In short time, that is. Gotta wait for the other traffic to go. Any minute. Maybe not. There goes a cyclist. Let's see if we can catch up to him. I don't really want to catch up to him, but let's just see if we can. That car got in front of me. The car's gonna have to move over. Yeah, there goes a cyclist. Is he gonna go right or straight? And he's not going my way, he's going straight. And you can sort of see a flashing light up there. Whoa, slow it down. Pay attention where I'm going here. I want to go up here because I like pain. Oh, single speed. Kiss. Keep it single speed. That cyclist light was not half as bright as my rear light. It can be tempting to get cheap bike lights, or I should say inexpensive, but if you just spend a little more money, you can get a lot, because with LED technology, you can get some really bright lights for not a lot of money. Just gotta know what to look for. I want to go back here. I don't know about going off-road with this thing. Okay. Gotta be careful there. I shouldn't have hit the brakes right as I was going over the curb there, because I could have skid and got hurt. Scary, spooky. Nobody at the playground this late at night. Dark. And maybe I should have followed the cyclist. There was another cyclist this morning that was out during my morning commute and was following me. I doubt it was the same guy. It's so weird though, because I almost never see other cyclists, you know, around, because I think a lot of them, those who commute by bike, a lot of people commute really early in the morning before rush hour, and I commute in the morning after rush hour, so that's probably a good chunk of it. And then I, you know, let's go up this way. Look at all the leaves. Fall is definitely here. Leaves are dangerous, especially when wet. Can't see what's under them, and they're slippery when wet. You wouldn't think the leaves would be dangerous, Yeah, so they took out all the bushes right next to me here. I gotta, can't really slow down on a hill here. All right, on our way, on our way. I always wonder if anyone in that house, you know, ever sees me zip by, because their backyard is like, their fence line is right up against that walkway. And then I sort of, you know, barrel down at it 10, 15 miles per hour at times with a bright front light. I try to point it downward so I don't blind anybody coming head on at me. So it goes back to saying, you know, oh boy, the light went out there for a second. I don't know what that was about. I think I just charged a battery. It shouldn't be an issue. I think it's the way I mounted on this front headlight holder thingy, flashlight holder. I've never had to do that before, but it seemed like the vibrations or something, a bump must have just turned it off. That was a little scary. Let's make a left here. So yeah, about my rear light though, I guess you don't really want it pointed directly at drivers either. You probably want it pointed a little slightly downward. I think though technically the proper way of doing it is just make it level with the ground. That's how it's, you know, designed to be done, and then it, you know, the reflector or whatever inside the lens or whatever, it makes it all work out just fine. Let's go right. Let's go left. Let's wait for this guy. One time I got honked by someone like that, you know, going the other direction. I was getting into the turning lane, and I don't know, they thought I was suicidal or something. You know, I thought, you know, I wasn't gonna stop or something. And no, I was easing my way over into the turning lane. So they honked at me. It's like, what the heck? Anyway, goes back to the whole point of some motorists just don't understand cyclists are allowed on the streets. Heck, cyclists are allowed pretty much everywhere, except in some cases on the freeway systems. But I mean, pretty much cyclists allowed everywhere else, even on sidewalks, depending on your city, depending on if you're in a business district or not sometimes. Let's go right. I want to go left, but maybe I'll go straight because this guy is just sort of going sort of slow. Probably didn't know if I was going to go left or not. That's one of the issues with riding at night. You can wear like reflective stuff on your hands, but when making a turn signal, you know, with your arm, it's harder for motorists to see you're intending to go one way or another. I've seen like, you know, gloves with lighting systems on them, which sounds like a nice idea in theory. It's another thing you gotta keep charged though. Well, that's one of the things about the Cygolite Hotshot. It's battery life on the flashing mode is like over 100 hours, which is awesome. Let me go left here. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all the above. See you next time. This is a dead end. Where does it go? Let's go exploring.